Welcome into my newest video. What we're doing today is New Vegas Companions mod, and it brings some of the companions from New Vegas into Fallout 4. And I this is the next gen playthrough, and I had no problems whatsoever with it. None whatsoever. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Okay, you gotta be over here in
Sometimes wonder how high the vault
Project
numbers go.
Mojave.
Someone told me one time that they only made 122. Do you think
And the
they numbered
first
them
two were
sequentially?
at nighttime, but there's quite a bit of light up here. And then I slept it so we could be in during the day. The first one I went to is Arcade, the Doctor Dude. And I'm going in here to see if I can't sleep for the daytime. So it didn't work, but I tried. So it'd be daylight, but there's enough light. See, I'm looking all over for a bed.
Hi.
Hi.
And I thought, what
If
the
you're looking
heck?
for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly
I
good
think what I'll do with him is give him his own a doctor's place.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad. Tell me about it.
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed
You had
to
to
get
kind
by
of work
using
for
salvaged
this,
medical
or I had
supplies from the
to,
old
because
world.
I
But the side effect
didn't
of
know
medical
which
success is that more
buttons
people
to
live
push,
longer.
you know.
Funny how that works.
But
eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new
But
ways to
I
produce those
got
supplies,
'em.
or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
What do you do here?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go,
I
it's
guess
quite
his last
noble in
name
its
is
aims.
Gannon, Arcade Gannon. I have the mod up, and I'm reading the
It's always good to help
description.
people.
Not all
I'm not good
followers
with
are
names,
people
by the
persons.
way.
Besides, someone needs to do research.
So you're a doctor?
The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great
And then
facilities
all
back
the
in
other
NCR.
NPCs kind of
Honestly,
talk
it
like
isn't too
robots.
difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk.
At least
I wanted to help
they
people,
talk,
and I enjoyed
right?
learning, so I signed up.
I didn't want to do that.
You always
know,
this
it's a waste of
enthusiastic?
time. You
I'm
know, that's kinda
enthusiastic about
rude.
helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
I'm sorry. I don't know what language you're speaking.
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous,
Oh, and my
the
mister is
locals would have
playing.
figured it out a few
We're
thousand
all
years ago.
playing the Outer Worlds too, so you may hear his game. But yeah.
So you're a doctor?
The followers taught
Oh,
me everything
see,
I know about
because
medicine.
I'm trying to get
Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas,
where he
we
comes
have great
with
facilities
me.
back in the NCR. Honestly, it
So,
isn't too
yeah, I
difficult if you
did
have half a
this one
brain
over
and aren't a
again.
complete jerk.
I'm going to
I
have
wanted
to
to
do
help
that
people,
one.
and I enjoyed learning, so I
it's
signed
kinda-
up.
I felt was kind of rude, but about being a waste of time.
That sounds like an absolute waste of time.
Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though
But
I
he
do
didn't
admit
take it
it
that
is a bit
way,
boring.
so-
Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
And then that gives us the other dialogue.
Why not come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Why would you possibly
Yeah,
stay here?
Until things settle down around here, alleviating my boredom isn't a good motive to leave. Sorry.
And I haven't played this this
Well,
particular
I
one
do need
for
some
a couple
help.
years. Well,
Danger
maybe a
means
year,
doctor's
so.
fees.
Pulling bullets out of a vengeance-crazed drifter is truly a noble step up from tending to the downtrodden of Freeside. But I think I'll pass.
In fact, last time I don't
want
think
to
I got
help
all
people.
of them. I wanted that.
That seems
cast
appropriately
is-
resolute and yet vague. I'll
But I
give you the
figured
benefit
I'd
of the
get
doubt
'em
and go
all,
with you, but let me be
and
clear
then
about
take 'em
something.
to the
As long
commonwealth
as you keep
with me,
working
and
to help
that's what
people
I
around
did.
here get a fair shake, sure, I'll lend a hand. If you start acting like a crazy waster, this is going to be a
I'm
brief
drinking my coffee,
relationship.
by the way.
All right, let's not waste any time.
I just
There
woke
are
up
people out
and
there to
cleaned
help,
it up.
things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
Okay, so he's following us. And yes, I do save a lot. The exit save.
Patrolling the
with a
Mojave
quick
almost makes you
save.
wish for a
See?
nuclear winter.
See, they talk like robots. The quick save and my camera hotkeys are the same, so you'll see that in my saves. I have all my saves turned off. It's just to make me remember to save, which I don't always do, but. Okay, and I think I have a video up. It's probably, a year or 2 years ago of this encounter. I don't think I did all of them at that time. I'm not sure.
Looking for trouble? Sorry. Who are you?
Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Gift from my dad. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though.
I'm new to
Saves
the
is a little
area.
easier
I
to
have some
get.
questions.
Got no time
know.
or answers for you.
I just played this
Ask a
yesterday. but
drifter in need of a few
that
caps.
doesn't matter
They'll give
a
you
whole
all
lot.
the answers you need.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
want to start a
Are
fight
you
with
all
her.
right?
All right? No, I'm not all right. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
Okay.
What happened? Why are you so upset?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too. Burned for the last time. And this time it's for good. Worse, it's not done kicking me. I'm still trapped here. Got nowhere else to go.
When
What's the story
If
with this place?
It's a watering
you get
hole
this
without
flawed,
much to brag
make
about.
sure you
It's
read
like
the
a Brahmin drive gone wrong.
directions.
Supposed
Otherwise,
to be a
you
gate
don't
north,
get.
but you come here,
She
you get
doesn't
caught
talk
in the pen. Better to head
if
back
you don't
home.
follow the directions.
If you don't have a gun and a will,
How
don't
do I
matter
know
much
that?
what you do
Because
when
I
you
didn't
reach
follow
here,
directions.
except stare at that fucking monument outside. Don't even tell me you missed it coming in. It's like NCR showing its dick to all the East. One's a ranger, one's an NCR trooper. Supposed to represent unification of West and East. Or some such shit.
What are you gonna do now?
Drink. Got a lot of memories to drown. If I die while doing it, so be it.
You can travel with me, see the world. Or what's left of it.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
Why not?
You want to stay here? This place is a dump.
The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. And that was just this morning. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in. I'm fair with chucking dynamite, not bad with a pistol, if I do say so myself. Carry a knife, too, but that's more for practical reasons. Prefer settling things with my fists, though. Made more friends than corpses in bar fights. Plan on keeping it that way. Don't think I'm some kind of Vault City pacifist, though. If things get heated, I'll start shooting. Trust me. All right, let's get this caravan rolling.
Okay, so we got her. We have 2 more to go. Excuse me.
Have you heard that song on the radio?
Okay,
60
that's
Minute
Logan
Man?
from Vault 4.
15
If you watch
minutes
my
of blowing my
videos, you
top.
know that I
There's no
always...
One
way
of the
to tell
ranger
truth.
vets looked at me and I just about surrendered.
I got one settlement built up here. I don't think I've got the others yet built up. And it went, just to let you know, it went fine into my load order and everything. I had no problems. Other than not reading the directions at first. So I did have some frame drops. And you'll notice that because I'll kind of stop and hesitate. I'm stopping myself because I noticed that frame rates are dropping. And, well, yeah, what do, you know? So the way I did it is I just stopped. This is one of, this is the one I've got kind of, I need to come over here. I do have things to fix and finish. And, okay, everybody's sleeping in there, so I can't, I don't want to kick them out of bed. There we go. And this goes fast enough, you know. In fact, I sped it up here, I believe. Yeah, I just cut out some. Not because I crashed or anything. I didn't. I just didn't. Yeah, I just woke up and walked out. You know. Okay, we need to. We're gonna go find Raul Tejada. Yeah, I probably slaughtered the name, but Raul, there you go. Nevada Highway Patrol Station is where I need to go. And we've got some bad guys there, and I've killed them several times, but they regenerate, you know, so. Okay, yeah, I looted the place and everything, but everything comes back. So I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be or what. That's my pilot. See, my pilot. I have 3 vertebrates here because I keep coming here from different places of the Commonwealth.
This shouldn't
And I
take
forget
long.
which one goes where. Oh, I have Owen still, you know, from Project Valkyrie.
Really bad news.
And I actually wasn't even going to save this, but I thought,
sure was.
oh well, why not, you know. Yeah, I have my normal crew with me. Yeah, and when I loot bodies, I loot everything, if you haven't noticed, so. Okay, and this is where, you know, we got that one that comes back. And then in here, they kind of, because I've already killed them, gosh, 1 or 2 times now. So they don't even recognize us when we come in, which is kind of funny. I think the bomb works.
We may have a problem here.
Which, again, I've already cleared this place.
I guess that could have gone worse.
Actually, several times. See, I jump every time I hear that because my jumping is up at 500. I put my jumping, but we're inside a building, so and everybody knows how my fighting is in this, yeah. And I'm sure I don't play it the way that the modders want their mod to be played, maybe, I don't know, but see, none of this stuff, so I was surprised the bomb went off, you know, because nothing else really, because again, I've already did all this.
Hey, get back here and fight!
Now I'm being careful because of that bomb. You know, so.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
See, she doesn't even, you know, recognize we're here.
Only a
but you gotta
fucking
kill her
coward
because
hides.
she's a, you know, one of the gang members, you know. And the way I see it, if you take off their head, then, yeah, they're not gonna jump back up. Is the philosophy there. And I like this guy's voice. I like accents from Spanish, I guess he's speaking, but I like that accent because it's kind of a sweet song, you know. I just like it.
Excuse me.
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
Who are you?
My name is Raul Alfonso Tejada. I was kind of hoping you were here to set me free, but maybe I'm not a pretty enough damsel for that, huh?
Now, he sounds like an actor that we like, but...
Can you tell me anything else?
Boss, usually when somebody gives you a name and nothing else, it's because that's all they want to give you.
Took you long enough. What do you mean by that?
Sorry. I assumed you heard my cry for help on the radio, but maybe you're just sightseeing. So since the door's open and all, can I go now?
You're free to go.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste.
All right, you can come with me. You better not make me regret this.
Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
Okay, so we got him. So we got 3 of them now. Which, as you know, I have a buttload of followers. So I really don't need these 4 followers. But I may have them later on, you know. I'm not sure yet. But I am going to, I have taken them to the Commonwealth, and I'm going to give them jobs over there, especially the doctor dude. I want him. I don't think I assigned a doctor over there, where I want to take him. And you'll see where I take him. And I just use the, that helicopter. I know they're not called helicopters, but I use that mod to go back and forth. I find it quicker when I can find one, because I leave them and I forget where I leave them, and they're on my map, but you know how that is. Okay, we got to go to the drive-in, and I'm looking for where the drive-in is. And you have to have Project Mojave for this to work, of course, you know, because, you know, that's where they're at. And I want that outfit. So I'm not sure if it's in the game or not. I don't know about for myself, but for one of the guys.
If I get gangrene
Okay.
before we find a doctor.
Everybody went down, and I just used the resurrect because if you notice, I couldn't stim pack them.
Hey.
But I could stim pack the others.
What's the word?
Logan is the only one, so you know that's cool that works. I'm not sure why Logan's doesn't work. It did at one time, but that's a whole other mod, you know. And there's enemies over here, you know. There's all the normal enemies of Vegas, you know. So I'm always waiting for them to pop up, you know. There she is. Okay, this is Veronica.
Excuse me.
And she
No
has
offense,
a lot of
but
dialogue.
you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads.
And
Where'd you come from?
I like followers with a lot of dialogue, so I may take her before anybody else.
I'm from the Commonwealth, near Boston.
Wow, you have come a long way then. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
Sorry, what?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family.
Now, at this
whatever they
point,
need.
we
You
have
and your
taken
family
over the
live alone
Brotherhood.
out here? How could you leave them behind like that?
Brotherhood
I'm
is
not
still,
worried.
you know.
They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries,
And I
you know what
still
I mean?
have dance
And
with me.
actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level? I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
Yeah, see, and because we...
They mean well. They're
You know,
only
we
doing what they
are
think is
the-
right.
You think? Well, good then.
I just got
that
the
puts me a little
Brotherhood,
more at
you know,
ease.
so.
Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
I'm just a traveler. I thought I'd take a look around.
Just wherever the wind takes you, huh? I like that. Keeps things interesting. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like she can really handle herself. There are places I've never been to
Yeah,
that'd be
because
too
I have
dangerous
guys
for just
behind
me.
me that
What do you
can
think?
fight, and I
Maybe we
tell
could
them
travel
what to
together.
do. Go do
Help
this,
each
go
other
do
out.
that. I'm just kidding. But am I?
Come along, then.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but
Yeah, and
I
it
had to
fits
know how
right
you
into
react
our
when I
story,
told you.
right? 'Cause
We have
we
made a
just took
lot
over
of
the
enemies.
Brotherhood.
You still okay bringing me along?
In yet another mod.
How did you get involved in something like the Brotherhood of Steel?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
Yeah, I think your experience can be a great asset.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Okay, so now we have her. And you notice I hard save every time. I don't do that quick save shit. Okay, now we're going to head over to the Commonwealth once we can get there. And we're in the Project Mojave mod right now, so. And I do have the teleporter. It's God, where do I have that? Sanctuary, but I I really use the helicopter. I just find it's, I don't know, I find it better. I think I started using that because the teleporter gave me issues, I think. That's why I started doing it this way. It was my fault. I wasn't doing things correctly. But,
For the Brotherhood!
and I always say, read the description of the mods and shit. Sometimes I don't even take my own advice, you know. But on this one, you got to, though. If you don't, I use Mod Organizer too. And it was so easy to, there's two. There's the mod itself for the assets and the looks and everything, and then there's the voice files separate. Now the voice files read the directions on where to go to download that, because they're not at the same place. A long time, and I hear those stupid things. Well, I read something which might or might not be true over there on Nexus, so I'll just keep my mouth shut about it. Because just because you read something doesn't mean it's so. It just means you read it. So, you can see my jumping, how much I have my jumping on. You'll see here in about 2 seconds. Because, you know, the road's broken, right? So I have to get over there. See, and then I just jump over. I don't like the vanilla jumping, because it's like, come on, you know. And oh, I'm gonna stop this for a second. Whoop. Actually, I'm not gonna stop it. I was just, I like it when I stop it and take that out, then all of a sudden they stand up. I think it's kind of cute as far as the video goes, but it's kind of a little bit of a pain. So I just left it in. And my mister's moving about, so you might hear him. See, I'm going to the island because it's big enough for a lot of settlers. I have a lot of settlers at some places, so but that's where we're gonna go. Is my build on Spectacle Island. I have a spot for everybody to assign them jobs and such. I don't think I show it in the video though. That's the personal vertibird mod for the air helicopter vertibird. And I like seeing the views. Right now it's all cloudy. I could have cleared the weather, but oh well. Actually, maybe I should have. Sometimes I cut this part out, and that's what my thought pattern is when I'm doing this without voicing it at the same time, you know. And that's probably what I was thinking. Oh, I'll just cut this out. I didn't. And then, as I said, I put the vertibird over here, the landing pad, because it was sinking into my build. And I also have that problem over there at Sanctuary, so I'm going to have to fix that too over there. It needs solid ground. And that's fine by me, you know. I have so many followers right now. And I kept Owen, and I sent away his mom. Well, actually, she had other things to do, so as far as Owen goes, I'll figure something out for him when I get tired of having him with me. He's the next in line for the Brotherhood. His dad is Maxton, and then his mom is Sarah. But that's the other video I have up. You can see all that. I want it to be morning. And then the money you just heard, I get over 500 caps every day, and I stopped making them pay for their for the city, my settlements for them to live in, because 500 and something caps a day is enough.
Hey.
Need to do something about it.
Oh, you look like you got something else to say
I have
besides
a lot of
ordering me
money
around.
in this game. Okay, so I'm going to dismiss them.
It's time for us to part ways.
If you're sure. Your loss.
Okay, they're all going to stay here at the island. These are all my settlements, and I don't even have them all yet.
Hey. Excuse me.
I want a dress.
Wait, what?
I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war,
and
they knew what they were
sometime
doing.
I'll come over
I keep
here and
hoping
I'll
I'll
put
come
her in a
across some
dress,
old world
'cause
designer
she,
gown
you
when
know,
I'm scavenging,
wants a
but it
dress,
never
so.
happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
You can head home now.
Why does everyone always say that?
And well, at least they don't make you feel bad for, you know, sending them away. Okay.
Heads up. Hey there.
What can I do for you, boss?
It's time for us to part ways.
Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss.
He sounds kind of disturbed over it, but this is a good place for him to be. I'll know where everyone is at. And now I'm looking for the doctor. It's like, where the heck are ya? Oh, my kitchen disappeared. I need to put my kitchen back. Probably because I was messing with my load order, which I really shouldn't do, but I'll do it anyway. There he is.
Heads up. Hi.
What's up?
And I got a doctor's place over there, and I
think it's
don't
best
think
if we went our separate ways.
I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to
I'll
be.
put him there. And that's the end of it. That's how you get them. I appreciate you coming by, and we'll see you next time. If I can get this stuff. There we go. Okay. Bye.